Good morning, Pee Head. Good morning, Pee Head. Where are you tap dancing? Oh, play us a song. Good morning, Pee Head. Good morning, Pee Head. Why is it doing that? Okay. She just wants paid. Go sit. Go sit back here. I'll pay you. Anytime I turn the camera on, I have to pay Pippa. It's getting exhausting for vlogmas. Hey, come here. Good morning. It's the actual morning. I have been up though. I know I look tired, but I'm actually on day 3 of no caffeine. And I'm starting to feel less exhausted, but I also think I have a little bit of like survivor syndrome that like, this is my second to last day of filming for vlogmas. So maybe I just have survivor syndrome and I'm like, we got 2 days left, baby. So anyways, good morning. I need to brush my hair. We are doing some fun things today. First off, you can probably hear the car running. All my shit's dead. So, it was too windy to put my solar panel out yesterday. Literally everything was like blowing over, and oh, she's drinking. I thought she was throwing up for a second. So I cooked in the car all day. I used my Hot Logic all day. I used my little George Foreman to make taquitos. So all my shit's dead, and so I needed to charge my my like real phone because it was also almost dead, which is the nice thing about having 2 phones for safety reasons. Usually always one of them, that's nice, but usually always one of them is charged. So if I ever did need to call like 911, I at least have one phone that's usually charged enough. If I forget to plug in the other one. So I am just idling the car because I have to make a Target order today for all of Pippa's birthday stuff, because I didn't like who I became after Walmart, and I was like, you know what, maybe that video was like a wake-up call from the universe that I should just do Target pickup, because I used to do Target pickup all the time. So I'm gonna try to do as much as I can for Pippa's birthday / birthday party on Target pickup, and you guys will see what I have planned, obviously, on the 25th. So I'm not going to spoil it, but that is something we have to do today. And I have to run so much trash. Since I came back from Walmart, I have not moved the car. I've turned the car on because of the heat, but I have just been like hanging out here and like not moved at all. So I have so much trash I need to run to the gas station and stuff. I need to go get gas because then we're gonna stay in town for a couple days for Pippa's birthday, and then to celebrate the end of vlogmas for me. And so yeah. But this morning, while I kind of get ready, I posted on the community tab for a Q&A, and I already filmed the Q&A, but I missed one that like came through in the middle of the night, or like later after I went to bed, and had kind of turned off the phone for the day. And while I get ready, I want to talk about this because honestly I think it's kind of an important one, and I am going to not wait to do it in like a separate video. Let me find it. So I can quote it. A lot of new people found my page last night, so it'll be a good chat. Okay. So April Dawn Sunshine 4326 said, with health issues that affect your appearance, how do you keep the confidence to keep posting when the comments fill with well-meaning but hurtful advice / concern? I can barely leave the house or look at people when my skin breaks out in cystic acne and ulcers. Most recently, I heard I had that, but just left it alone and it went away. I had to leave because I was so close to ripping your head off. Okay. April, to you specifically, thank you for asking this. And I think it's something more people on the internet need to talk about because it's something that's so prevalent, but to obviously everybody listening, I don't have the confidence sometimes to keep posting. It like hurts my feelings. It really hurts my feelings when people say mean things, especially about my appearance, because I cannot control it a lot of the time. Like, obviously I can brush my hair or like do whatever, but like my weight gain a lot of the time I cannot control. If I'm on certain medications or I have certain things going on behind the scenes that I don't want to share, which I never will because it's none of your business. And like, or if I have an injury or something that I just don't address, like throughout most of the summer, this past summer, I have been struggling with a knee and ankle injury. And then when people are like, go outside and walk more, like I physically couldn't because it was so painful. And so that's when I'm like, yeah, I just like to sit outside and like read a book, and people don't take that as like, that's the answer, right? Like there might be a reason I'm not climbing a mountain. One, I'm not interested in climbing a mountain, but two, it's like you have no idea what I want to share or what I don't want to share, or what conditions I have that linger from being like from having cancer and the fallout from that, and like things ebb and flow with me constantly. I have learned over the years that I just have to roll with it. So generally what happens with me specifically is that my page goes through waves, right? So one day I'll wake up and a bunch of people will find my old videos, and I'm thinner in my old videos. And I'm thinner in my old videos because I literally could not afford to feed myself. So I was struggling super hard. But if you go back and watch like my history of Brooke and Pippa, I've always been a bigger person. My body naturally likes to be at a higher weight. And that does not mean that I am a bad person, that I'm a lazy person, that I'm an unhealthy person. Whatever people want to like prescribe to me, most of the time, I'm not saying at some points in my life it has not been healthy, but most of the time when I have been thinner in any videos or photos or whatever, those have usually been some of the lowest, most dangerous mental health points of my life. It's kind of like when you get into a really comfortable relationship and you gain like the relationship 15. That's kind of what happens in my life. When I finally stop stressing out and like finally like relax for a second, I tend to gain weight. I just cannot help it. I don't know. That's just how my body is. It's whatever. And same thing with my face getting puffy and my lymph nodes swelling, and I'm injury prone. I've just always been this person, right? I have always had friends and other people in my life that are super thin and whatever, but at the same time, it's just not like, if I continued to wait my whole life to fit in with those people, and like starve myself or exercise myself to death, I would miss out on so many things. And so I think the confidence part comes from not actually confidence. It comes from a place where it's like, I don't want to like let it affect me missing out on like my goals or my dreams because of the way like my body looks or my face looks. Like, who cares? I guess, but I care. I mean, I do, but like at the same time, it's like kind of like, who does really? And because it only really seems to be the people who care are the people who are really insecure themselves. And I have to remind myself of that, because I've only ever been critical of other people when I've been super insecure about myself. And so I know that that's what people are doing when they're being mean to me. They're trying to hurt my feelings. They're using my appearance as something to negate all of the perceived success that I have and trying to keep me from going. And I think it makes me, because I have like that rebel streak in me, it makes me want to do more and almost like be grosser and be more disheveled and like wake up in the middle and like wake up in the morning and be tired when I'm filming, to like prove to them that like people like me no matter what, and the people who don't like me are never going to like me no matter how much I play a character for you, right? So like I feel like I've played a character plenty of times in my life where I've like dieted, or I've gotten thinner, or I've exercised more and fit into a certain size of clothing, or done an activity that I didn't enjoy to like fit in with a certain group of people. And those characters never worked out. All they didn't make people want to be my friend, because I was so unhappy and I was like a mean person then. Like I was doing something I didn't want to do, and then to fit in and to like fit into the box, and then people didn't like me anyways. So then like, what the fuck is that? Like what like what are you even doing that for? You know what I mean? So it really is just like the battle you have to do every single day with the online stuff. Some days it affects me a ton and I sit there and I cry about it, and I'll text my friends and stuff and I'll be like, I never want to post again. Like, I'm deleting my channel. Like, I'm over this. Like, why do people feel like they can talk to me like this? And then some days I'm like, fuck you guys. I'm living my dream life and I'm literally doing something apparently that just triggers you, that you have to feel like you're being so mean and you know nothing about me, and move on. You know what I mean? Like I go through waves of it just like everybody else, I feel like. I just do it on such like a daily scale because I get so much feedback all the time. The well-meaning unsolicited advice kind of makes me just frustrated, because if you don't know the full picture, like I don't know how somebody on the internet is going to tell me to like fix my life more than like my doctor or my therapist or Pippa's vet or, you know, whoever. But like that kind of stuff is just like a lot of projection, unfortunately. Usually when you read someone's hate comment, you can like see exactly where the insecurity that they have is coming from, which is interesting. Sorry, I'm like losing my voice. I've done a lot of talking in the last few days. But I don't a lot of the time. But at the same time, it's like, it is, you fake it till you make it, right? Like I've been working towards this for so long. I'm not gonna let like negative Nancy 253, who tells me, like, what did somebody say the other day that triggered me so much? Oh, somebody was like, somebody was like, you need to really get your life together and get a grip on your exercise and your diet, because one day you're gonna have a heart attack in the desert and Pippa's gonna be looking at your dead body wondering why my mom won't get up to like help me or something. And I was like, how fucking far like do you need to go with that hate comment, like to make, like to bully me into being healthier? Like, you guys have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. And so it's just like, why? And then those are the ones when they're like so specific like that like make me like not want to share things, right? Because it's like, it doesn't make me want to like make an excuse for myself. It makes me literally never want to share anything ever again. And then I like texted a couple of my friends, and then I texted my assistant, and I was like, I'm not sharing any food content anymore. I was like, what the hell is this? And then of course she was like, but people like to see how you eat because it's like normal person eating. It's not this like fake facade. And then I have to remember like why I wanted to share things in the first place and to help people. And there are a lot of us that survive on quick dump meals and bag salad and all of that, and we're not really that much unhealthier than somebody who basically is counting out almonds that has an undiagnosed eating disorder because they have so much stress around food. So I just am like, I think I'm starting to realize like I'm filling a gap in social media somewhere. I'm definitely filling a gap in the travel community because I don't like a ton of outdoorsy activities, and because I eat like a normal person. Not saying I don't have, like, I like vegetables, like I like eating healthy, but I'm not only filming my healthy meals, right? Like, I'm showing you guys when I get a jar of queso, or when I am eating canned chili, or when I am doing things that are sustainable on the road, when you can't have a fridge every 5 seconds, or you can't be cooking all of this stuff. And I am a plus size person, and my weight is going to continue to fluctuate throughout my entire life. But it's just like unfathomable to me that people want relatability, but then they want me to be a skinny blonde that lives in a van. Like, they want to turn me into that character, but I would lose everything that I've gained, because the people that watch me because I'm myself and not a skinny blonde that lives in a van. And I'm not saying skinny blondes that live in a van are bad. It's just, what's the point if I'm not already a skinny blonde living in a van? Why I need to be one, right? Like why do you want me to be like that? Because it's just like one more thing to like aspire to, I guess. But like, why can't you just aspire to be yourself living in a Honda? Like, I have a pretty nice life. I don't know. So anyways, that's my ramble on that. There's no secret recipe for confidence. There's no stopping the people being mean though either. It's never gonna happen. So I just have to like continue to like enforce boundaries around my phone, and like on days that it's bad, I just have to try not to read them as much as possible. But it's just one of those things. It's like, what do you want more? Like, do you want to let Nancy, negative Nancy 5532, who is unhappy in their marriage and life and whatever else, to literally bully you out of your dream job and your dream life because she thinks there's too much sodium in canned green beans? Or are you just gonna continue to like be yourself? So I'm just gonna go ahead and like continue to be myself, and like, but every part of my channel has been myself. Like, even the more polished videos of mine that are more casual, like presentations of information, are still myself. It's just different sides. Like, when you go to work, you know, maybe you're not swearing or you're not like telling some crazy story, but then like when you're with your friends, you have a different side of your personality. So my channel just has different sides, but like at the same time, like, I'm showing up for me in my future, and knowing that this has all brought me so much more good, even at like my heaviest weights and stuff, and through injuries and health issues behind the scenes and this and that and the other. It's brought me more success than anything in my life by sharing my, like, continuing to show up for it. So it's like, why would I quit because of something as silly as my face is puffy that day? Right? Like, when you put it like that, it sounds so silly. And I know that, like, it's hurtful. Like, don't get me wrong. When I watch back the footage sometimes and I have to edit it myself, I'm like, blah, why? But, like, at the same time, it's just like, in 6 months, does it really matter? I don't know. And I don't know. I can't change it. If I waited to film every time that I felt like 100% confident, like, nothing would get done. Like, I still have to do my job even when, you know, I feel gross. And like, it doesn't go away for anybody. Like, look at Khloe Kardashian right now. She is dangerously skinny after being bullied for how many years? Like, it obviously still gets to her as well. It never goes away. I don't think it'll ever go away for me. Like, wanting, like, some part of me wanting to fit in with whatever group people are trying to put me in. But at the end of the day, you know, you're seeing feedback on her recently where people are like, she used to have like such a personality and she used to be so funny, and then she became this like robot, like skinny person. Not saying that like skinny people are bad, but like, obviously when you have a normal body, people are constantly telling you to lose weight. And so it's just like, she lost some of her light, you know? And I don't want to ever lose part of my lights just because somebody told me my face looks fat. Oh well. Oh well. I'm sure it'll look fat when I'm 67 also. I don't know. What if I don't make it to 67 and then I waited to do everything because I thought my face looked fat? Like, that sounds so silly when you put it in perspective like that, right? So that's my answer. That's my rant on it. I don't have the confidence all the time, but I do try to face the reality of it. And it's like, do you want to miss out on everything because you think your face looks bad? Probably not. So you just go for it. And if people make fun of you, you can just cry about it and move on. I don't know. Was that inspiring? I don't think so. And I feel like you guys have had to listen to my creaky voice. My allergies have been so bad. But yeah, I can't control it. If my face flares up because of something I ate, and I was like literally having a autoimmune response, like, I just can't like stop my whole channel. I can rest and I can do what I need to do to like try to make it better, but I can't just like not share or like not complete a goal because someone told me to go on a walk. Like, it's just, I don't know what to tell you guys. So I hope that you realize that there's space for you no matter what your body type or no matter what your health condition is in the outdoors or in van life or car life or RV life. You don't have to climb a mountain every single day. You can just sit in your chair and read a book and like soak up the vitamin D from the sun and like it be your little happy lamp. Or if you want to sit inside because it's windy and the flies are biting you, you can just sit inside your car. You don't have to let somebody bully you into like doing something you don't want to do because you don't feel like it. I don't know. Why are we letting so many people control our lives? Isn't that the point of like living a lifestyle like this, is that you can come out here and do kind of whatever you want as long as it's not like completely illegal? Go do whatever the fuck you want. Anyways, that's my rant for the day. I'm gonna go to the gas station now and hopefully that helps somebody. Maybe I said something more hurtful than helpful. I don't know. I hope you liked your answer. And then we're gonna drive into town and get Pippa's party stuff. So I'll show a little bit of that. Maybe I'll show you what I get out for lunch. It'll probably be another steak chipotle bowl because I haven't been able to think about it. Or like not think about it since I got the last one that I cried into. But today's not a crying day because I'm actually really excited to go pick up Pippa's stuff. So I'll show you all of that. This will be kind of a long vlog. And then we'll have Pippa's party tomorrow. Are you excited for Pippa's party tomorrow? Pippa party. Pippa party. Yep. All right. I'll see you in a minute after I change and we get going. All right. I just got changed. Took down my window covers. Pippa is mad because I let a bunch of flies in here. I'm wearing the same thing I've been wearing for 2 days now. Do you have something to say? Yeah. Oh. I know, it's so exciting. The Pippa party. Pippa and I are just waiting for our Target orders to be ready. So we're just chilling in the car with lunch. Chipotle. So we're gonna eat that. I got another steak bowl. We're really risking it. Since I don't normally ever get meat at Chipotle, but I've been craving it, so I'm going to get it because that's how listening to your body works. So I'm just gonna give in. But you don't get any Pippa, but you're gonna get a burger for your Pippa party. Yummy. Alright, we're gonna eat. We're gonna spare you guys like the actual like hand to mouth, because I know there is a certain demographic of people who like that, but I know it's not everybody's thing, so I'll save you that, but I am gonna eat it. Bye!